All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail. And the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, man. Jon Jones to the UFC, $10 million contract, way too low to fight Francis Ngannou. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out our MMA playlist out. We kind of getting more into MMA. You know, usually this ain't the situation in the MMA, because they actually, you know, it's a dictatorship, and Dana White make them dudes, you know, fight the best. They got a video game because Dana White own all the rights. But I'm reading from TMZ. Let's get into the story. And the negotiation is underway, but Jones says $10 million is simply not enough cash to get in the octagon with Francis Ngannou. Ngannou became a UFC champ after demolishing Stipe Miocic in a violent second-round victory at UFC 260 on Saturday. Immediately after the fight, all eyes were on Jones, widely considered the greatest UFC fighter of all time, who tweeted, "Show me the money." The good news, Jones said he's been in touch with the UFC top businessman Hunter Campbell, and they are already discussing money. The bad news, Jones says, the two sides are very far apart. I had a brief phone meeting with UFC lawyer Hunter a few days ago. As of right now, I expressed to him that anywhere around 8 to 10 would be way too low for a fight of this magnitude. That's all that's been discussed so far. Quote, Jon Jones, unclear how much Jones is looking to pocket for the Ngannou fight, but it would undoubtedly be one of the most anticipated fights in UFC history. Jon Jones, I'm surprised to be waiting for what they're offering is going to be. Really hoping the numbers are nowhere near that low. I guess we will see what happens. And, you know, I mean, if he considers the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time, shouldn't he make more money than Francis Ngannou? All right. Francis is a devastating puncher, punching in both hands. He, you know, basically hit Miocic with a 1-2 that hurt him from the southpaw position. And I can see why, you know, you want all the money to fight Ngannou. You know, Ngannou, I think Jon Jones and Ngannou is the biggest fight in combat sports, and I'm a boxing guy. You know, but I think that's gonna be way over me pay-per-view. So I get what Jon Jones saying. But what are you looking for? 15, 20? You know, if they selling 100 I don't know what their pay-per-view is going for, but it was like what? Let's say $75, you know, times, you know, 1 million. You know, that's 75 million profit right there. We ain't talking about sponsors. We ain't talking about rights to show the fight. They making $75 million. So they're going to play, Francis like, 10? John around, 20? So, you know, they still going to have money left over. They still going to have money left over, man. So I just don't get why they don't want to pay. But then again, the closed mouths don't get fed. Still going to have a 45 million. And we're not talking about sponsorships. We're not talking about any other, you know, money the network putting up. Why not? Why not put the money up for the fans to see the fight? So we talking bare minimum 30 million to the fighters and 45 million to everybody else. That's a lot of money. Plus sponsorship. So they probably gonna make, I'm gonna say bare minimum $100 million for this fight with everything involved. They ain't gonna pay the undercard crap. You know, so, you know, some people think of Jon Jones being scary, and, you know, you want your money going against a fight of this magnitude. The rematch, we can chop numbers about there, but I hope they get it done. And for $10 million, they probably Francis 5? So you pay. I'm not a UFC appraiser or nothing, but they probably trying to pay him 5, so $15 million. That's wild. They trying to get over, man. And like I said before, maybe, you know, if Bellator had the backing, you know, maybe we talking about something else, but they trying to pocket $60 million plus another 40, probably with 25 with sponsorships. You know, it's crazy that the businessmen get paid more than fighters, but hey, I ain't mad at Jon Jones, but hopefully the fight happen. I ain't trying to pocket watch, but hey, Let me know what you guys think about John Jones asking for a lot of money. But I think they're going to, let's say they do 1.5 pay-per-views, you know. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. My social media link subscription. Faster to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram in that order. Facebook group link in the description as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Don't forget to check out the MMA playlist. Let me know what you guys think about John Jones' demand for the Francis fight. One time for the one time. Good for the Sports TV. We gone. Peace.